Hello, I'm Trevor Green, the proud superintendent of the Yakima School District, and with me today,
Shelby Lockhart, Executive Director of Student Achievement for Yakima School District.
thank you for being here. I'd like to welcome all of you back. 2023, a new school year, a fresh start. Every Monday we start over anyway, but this is more official and starting over for the remainder of this school year and the beginning of this calendar year. For the conversation today, we're going to be talking a little bit about attendance. We know that we can only teach students when they're here. Kudos to our staff, the achievement that happens when our students are present. And we've really focused, in accordance to our strategic plan, on making sure that attendance is a priority. What are some of the things that we should keep in mind as parents, as educators as well, about how many times a student should or should not be absent? What is the definition of chronic absenteeism?
Yeah, so what we shoot for is having students not miss more than 2 days of school a month. That's really the goal for families.
And that's challenging because we know with COVID and sickness, we've really made a shift as of late in education that when people are sick, they actually stay home.
Yes.
So we want that to happen. If you're sick, if you're not feeling well, please do stay home. At the same time, we do have goals around attendance, and we know that when people are here, they're learning. So what have we seen as far as an increase over the last several years? We know that it dipped during the COVID, but then after that, where are we at as far as attendance?
Yeah, so we've seen a really good recovery this year, even in spite of some of the illnesses this year, which have been a challenge. We have seen an increase, and we can say at this point in the year, we're from elementary to high school, we're anywhere from 85% to 95% daily attendance rate. So it's really wonderful to see, and our staff have been doing a really good job.
That is great. I think when I came to the district first as superintendent, one of the things that I recall is that we were around 24% as far as chronic absenteeism across our system, which if you think about that, 2 or more absences a month, you're talking about the size of a district that we have, pretty close to 4,000 students every month being declared chronically absent. And now you're saying we're between 85% and 95% that students are in that range of being here at school on a monthly basis. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's really great data to look at. It's fun to see this uptick in data, especially after COVID. That was really hard to watch, and we all understood why it was happening, but it's really hard. So it's exciting.
To what do you attribute this increase? I know that we've seen it across the board, from elementary to high school. What's making a difference?
Yeah, well, where we see really high attendance rates, we see really strong leadership at buildings that focus on attendance. We see a really strong connection to families and students. When families struggle or students are ill, they're finding creative ways to meet students and families where they're at and make sure they're getting access to education. So it really is about leadership, and not just principal leadership, but having a strong attendance leadership team.
Well, thank you. And when I was hearing leadership, I was thinking about teacher leadership, the entire staff, the work that they do to make sure that we're making the place in the school an inviting place, a place that cares about our students and knows them by name, strength, and need. Thank you very much for your for sharing today your knowledge. Again, please do everything you can to make sure that your child is in attendance. Know that we have a staff that is really dedicated to making sure that we make our schools a welcoming place for students to be. Thank you, and have a great day.